What's up everyone, NBZ here, bringing you my next moveset video by common request and by many people requesting it. This is Banana's Hitmonchan. This is a set created by Banana292. I know lots of people at the moment, in the YouTube community will not know who he was, but he was a YouTuber and I knew him on O&M, the forums that I used, and he came up with this Hitmonchan set. He was well known for using Hitmonchan quite a lot. I think it was his signature poke, so he had a hell of a lot of sets, and one day, 4th gen, he saved me some stuff, and he saved me one of these Hitmonchans, and he just gave me this set, and I saw it, I used it in 4th gen a lot. If you go back and watch my old 4th gen battles, you'll see that I used it extensively, and now in 5th gen, with some added additions in 5th gen, it's made a little bit more potent actually, so it's a really great set and I hope you guys enjoy using it. So here it is, and let's just jump straight into it. Alrighty, let's just jump into the basics then. So as you can see, he has an EV spread which is kind of all over the place, just lots of investment in different stats, and I wasn't really sure what the purpose behind these EVs were. I mean, he was creating it for a 4th gen metagame. I'm not sure what tier he was primarily using it in, so I'm not really sure what the EVs cover, what threats it outspeeds, what threats it's able to take hits with, and what threats it's able to kill with the specific investment. But I've just been running the same 4th gen EV spread. It seems to be working well. It has a really nice balance between offensive and defensive prowess. It packs enough of a punch to kill things, and it has enough invested in its defense that it can live hits from things that you wouldn't expect a normal Hitmonchan to live. So I mean, I wouldn't really go changing the EV spread. It seems to be a tried and tested formula by him, and it's worked really well for me, so I'm just going to go with it, not really ask any questions, and just leave it at that. So the item of choice is Life Orb. Life Orb is very necessary for this set to give it that added boost in power. There's a move on this set which allows Life Orb to be abused quite well because, well, it's Drain Punch. Obviously, I'll come to that later, but obviously Drain Punch will give you health back. Life Orb will take a little bit of health away, so in the long run you're going to be still gaining health back, but Life Orb is still giving that power and, packing a punch. The nature is given as an Impish nature, so nature-wise it's more defensive, which is great because it does allow it to take those those physical hits a lot better, and it has lived lots of hits. I've got a few examples of that in the video clips, so I would recommend just going with an Impish nature as opposed to an adamant one, because it will live stuff that you wouldn't expect it to, and then be able to bring its health back up, with the Drain Punch afterwards. And we have the ability Iron Fist. This entire set is based around punching moves. All 4 moves are punching type moves, so every single move on the set will be boosted by Iron Fist, therefore it's the ability you want to go for with this Hitmonchan. So yeah, that's overall pretty much it. There's no specific IVs because there's no hidden power. It's obviously a physical set, so it doesn't need any specific IVs in general. Just max out everything and make sure you just go with that. So without further ado, let's move into the moves themselves. Alrighty, so what we have here is essentially 2 stab moves plus bolt beam punches. So the main attraction of the set is Drain Punch. Drain Punch has got a really nice boost in 5th gen. Its power has been increased. I think it was 60 or 65 before. It's now up to 75, so it's getting a really nice boost. Not only that, but Drain Punch is boosted by Stab on Hitmonchan, it's boosted by the Life Orb, and it's also boosted by the Iron Fist ability. So it really is, for want of a better term, packing a punch. Drain Punch, definitely the main attraction. It's going to be bringing health right back up for you, as well as, Life Orb kicking in to, take a little bit of health off, but Drain Punch is obviously the main attraction of the set. Mach Punch is there, obviously, for priority. Very powerful priority coming from Hitmonchan. It is Stab, of course, as well, and it's after a Drain Punch, Mach Punch combination, there are lots of things, even on resisted hits, which will not be able to take Hitmonchan on, and I have a few examples of that coming up, so you'll see that in action. Bolt Beam is excellent coverage on a lot of things, so that is exactly why I'm going for it. T-Punch, Ice Punch cover loads of ground that stuff like Hitmonchan is afraid of, and it can take them down very easily with both those hits. Obviously, Ferrothorn isn't really a problem because I have fighting moves and I don't need Fire Punch in there. If anyone wanted to run Fire Punch, then I guess they could forego Mach Punch, but Mach Punch really is necessary on this set to work, so I wouldn't recommend changing it at all. But there you go, that is the moveset, and overall it works very well. Synergetically, it's not synergetically, but you know, the moves together are a very nice combination, and along with the EV spread and the set and everything, it just works as a very nice little package. And I will now show you some clips as Hitmonchan in action, and you can see him and see what he does, and hopefully enjoy. So I will cut to those right now. Alrighty, so the first clip we have here is Hitmonchan coming in on a Regice, threatening him out with the threat of a Drain Punch, but I'm going to predict the switch and go for a T-Punch to take out the incoming Crobat. I'm going to get a crit on this, but it of course doesn't matter because I'm a Hitmonchan and I just kill things with murderous power. So in comes a Heracross, and here is the defensive power of this Hitmonchan. Scarf Heracross close combat would kill any normal Hitmonchan, but no, this one lives with 30 HP, is able to Drain Punch back the health, and after the Drain Punch and the defense drops, Mach Punch will kill it. He does know that, however, so he's going to switch, but Mach Punch would have killed that Heracross had he stayed in. He's going to go out to Cress just to buffer the Life Orb damage, but yeah, Mach Punch would have taken Heracross out. So as you can see, that's the kind of resisted hit type thing I'm saying about, and how you can Drain Punch, Mach Punch can do a great job. So, Swords Dance Gliscor, +2 Earthquake. I live with 18. Able to get off an Ice Punch. Unfortunately, damage roll is going to not be in my favour, and it's not going to take Gliscor out, but it almost takes it out, completely cripples it for the rest of the match. But as you can see, that shows the defensive prowess of the Hitmonchan. Now let's look a bit more offensively. Here's a Vaporeon, very bulky thing. Thunder Punch, boosted by Iron Fist and Life Orb, is going to take it clean out. In comes a Toxicroak. I'm going to get lucky here, and he's going to miss a couple of cross chops, but it doesn't really matter because Ice Punch is an easy 2-hit KO. Obviously this match I kind of got hacks earlier on against me, so I wasn't really too bothered about him missing cross chops. It wasn't on my radar, but Hitmonchan is just going to abuse it now because in comes Eviolite Porygon 2. Drain Punch is going to be a one-shot on that because I just have the power, man. As you can see, Drain Punch works very nicely. My health is going to go all the way back up to full. I'm going to take a little bit of Life Orb recoil, but in the long run my health is going to be benefited, and it allows your sweeping to continue for a much longer period of time. So just hit that Poliwhirl, Poliwrath thing with a Thunder Punch, and then Drain Punch to get a little bit more health back, so that I'm at a better standing for his last, which is Flygon. It's obviously going to bite the dust to an Ice Punch. So that was one of the many sweeps that I've had with the Hitmonchan, just, you know, a mini sweep going on at the end of the game, cleaning up. Here it just kills a Magnezone with a Drain Punch. I guess it just outspeeds. I'm not sure what the speeds are between Magnezone and Hitmonchan, but maybe that speed investment helped me with the 72. I don't really know. But in comes a Porygon 2 here, and as you can see, I'm just going to try and go for the Mach Punch to see how well it does against an Eviolite Porygon 2, and it still does around, you know, a quarter, you know, around maybe just a little bit less than it. But another Mach Punch is going to take that thing out, so you know, here we go. Just Mach Punch and Drain Punch being the main attraction of this set, but you do need that Bolt Beam coverage because otherwise you're going to be kind of stopped in your tracks by other things. However, though you would think you need Bolt Beam against a Latios, in this scenario, a Drain Punch Mach Punch combination is going to take out a Psychic Latios, freaking Uber type thingy, and there you go, it dies. Drain Punch plus Mach Punch combination, dead. And this is the same match again, just later on in the match. Gastron comes in, and Drain Punch is going to be a one-shot on that really freaking bulky thing. Just take the thing clean out with the Drain Punch. In comes Rotom, and Rotom Wash, one of the biggest threats in OU, is going to be 2-hit KO'd. A Drain Punch is going to take it down to the range where a Mach Punch will kill it. Really great thing, obviously, that Rotom is not Ghost this gen, because otherwise, if Rotom was Ghost, then it would cause this Hitmonchan a little bit of trouble, but thankfully it isn't. So in comes Ferrothorn. Drain Punch isn't going to kill it because it's fucking Ferrothorn and it lives things, but another one will do, so it's not really going to be an issue. He's going to try and Leech Seed me there, which isn't going to really help him too much because Drain Punch is just going to, if anything, he's helping me get more HP because by taking my HP, he's allowing me to get it back with the Leech Seed. So Hitmonchan just running train on his team at this point. Iron Head from Jirachi is going to try and flinch, Punch, but the Drain Punch is going to take that Jirachi down to the point where a Mach Punch will kill it. So pretty much that's going to be the end of this thing, and Hitmonchan will have once again swept like a bunch of OU things, which is just incredible. So now we go to a clip here where he's going to abuse Mach Punch quite a lot, just killing off things that have been weakened early in the match. Thunderous resists it but is going to go down. Rotom Wash at a very low amount of HP is going to go down to a Mach Punch, and his last thing is a Jirachi, which is asleep, so I'm going to Drain Punch it to get as much damage as I can on it, and then I think I finish it off with a Mach Punch, if not a Drain Punch on the following turn. So he actually wakes up Body Slams, but a Drain Punch is going to kill him from that range. And that is going to be the end of the clips. As you can see, Hitmonchan works on many different aspects and scales. You know, its offensive power is good enough to where it can sweep things. It has that priority Mach Punch, which I said earlier you can forego it if you like, but I personally think it is essential to how the entire set works. You really need Mach Punch there. As you can see, that last portion where it was, you know, he had lots of things weakened from earlier in the match, and Hitmonchan just comes in and cleans them up pretty much with Mach Punch sweeping at the end. It also has just enough defensive investment to live hits, plus 2 Gliscor Earthquake it can live. It lived freaking Scarf, Heracross Close Combat, and it can live lots of physical hits. It's very good at taking them. So that is pretty much the entire set. It's been tested, tried, proven. I had to go to 6 separate matches for this. I haven't done that for any moveset video before because I haven't had something that's worked this well before. So I hope you guys enjoy using it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and so that other people can find it. That would be much appreciated. I've just spent like an hour and a half putting this together, so it would be good if you could give me some feedback and stuff. Otherwise, I'll see you guys with a battle relatively soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.